Could you be a celebrity reincarnated? That is a question that came to me from Young Lenzo U8Q. I should put an @ sign behind that, one of my audience members. So I'm trying something new. I'm trying a Q&A every week. And so I figured I'd dig into this question about like, hey, are we possibly celebrities reincarnated? So I'm going to dig into that. There's 3 different answers to that question to figure out like, may I have been a celebrity reincarnated? So this is obviously like a challenging one because it's one of the ones that skeptics often use as a reason to debunk reincarnation, because after all, we can all be celebrities or famous people reincarnated. We can't all be Cleopatra, even if maybe we want to be. So it really comes down to 3 possible answers if you're like resonating with this idea that you may have been a celebrity reincarnated. 1, you were them. 2, you knew them. 3, you carry similar energy as them. So we're going to dig into each of these 3 answers. Okay, the first one is the obvious question, is like, what if you were them? How can you know that you may have been a celebrity reincarnated? Well, right? Famous people, they have to reincarnate too, right? So it is possible that there is Queen Elizabeth I walking around, or Attila the Hun, or Fred Astaire. So if you think you were a celebrity reincarnated, let's look at this. Do you have memories or feelings or vibes that might not be commonly known? Things that are very unique and specific. Like scenes, names, details that you couldn't know just from reading about their life. Additionally, look at their death. Do you feel somehow a lot of like emotional trauma or impact on how they died? Because how they died is energy that you're still carrying with you. If this was you reincarnating, you're really going to resonate with whatever their death experience was. And then also, do you feel whatever their unfinished business is? Like, right? Obviously, if they reincarnated again, they're not done doing the human game, learning what it is we're here to learn. So whatever it is that they did not get to finish in that life, do you feel a sense of connection to that? So those are some of the ways that you could find out. Was this me actually in a past life? Was I actually Joan of Arc? Do I resonate with her death, what she didn't get to accomplish? And also, do I know particular details about her life that I couldn't have known otherwise? Okay, so if the answer is that no to those, and that doesn't quite land, then maybe it's number 2. Maybe you knew them, right? This is going to be a little bit more possible than the last one, which is, not as likely, not as possible. We'd all like to be famous people from the history times, but we're not all destined for that. But you may have known them. When we're looking at the possibility that you were one famous person, it's small, but it grows when you talk about how many people actually knew this person, 5, 10, 50. If you were one of the people that were in their orbit, you were their friend, you were their lover, you were their mother, you were their child, etc. You have this connection to them. You're part of their soul group or their soul family potentially. And so because of that, when you hear or think about this famous person from the past, you're gonna connect and resonate. You're gonna be like, I know them. I know them because you did know them. You were part of their family on a soul level. So how could you figure out if this might be the case in your situation? Well, again, think about how you feel. Do you feel a bit of grief about them? Do you feel protective around them? What are your emotional feelings about this famous person? And does it match with what somebody around them could have felt? Like jealousy or resentment or love or adoration? Is that something that maybe somebody who was in their life experience, what they could have known? And there also might be more of a feeling of like, I knew that person, then I was that person. So like for me, I have this like interest, this fascination with Elizabeth I, right? The Virgin Queen. I don't think I was her, like that doesn't resonate with me. But I kind of wonder if maybe I wasn't somebody there in the castle. Like maybe it was somebody who was sweeping the floors and that I was somehow in her orbit, because I feel this kind of fascination and this draw to her. Possibly. So possibly not. Possibly not. Possibly it's the third reason, which is that you carry similar energy to them, right? I'm a leader archetype. I'm a leader soul type. So if you don't know what soul types are, I did a whole video on what's your soul type. I'll link it down below if I don't do it up above. But it could be that you have similar energy to them. So there's something about them that matches your vibe, right? That you feel kind of similar to. Like you look at them, you're like, this feels comfortable. This is because you're working on the same curriculum as them. Maybe you have the same life lessons. Maybe you have the same wounds. Maybe you have the same purpose. So there's something there that you're drawn to because you know by looking at their life, looking at their experiences and what they went through, you're going to be able to pick up things and apply it to yourself. Their story is a mirror for you. This, of course, is the one that is the most likely out of the three answers. Now, how could you know if it's this answer, not the first one or the second one? There's often a feeling of like this need to understand them, to know them, and that for somehow by understanding them, you'll understand yourself, right? Which could be very easy why you might think you were that person. But it's because you are wanting to understand yourself through them as mirroring who they were to you. There's also going to be a lot less of an emotional charge, right? You're not carrying their particular death wounds or their dramas or their traumas. You're not grieving over the fact that you lost a loved one. It's just simply kind of an excitement that you recognize yourself in someone else. And I think it also speaks to the reason we get really drawn to wanting to be famous people in our past lives is because we see them as really important, really impactful. They have made a mark on humanity in some way, positive or negative. And there's something in you that is calling out to feel important too. There's something in you that wants to be seen, that wants to make a mark, that wants to do something big in the world. So I think the opportunity here isn't so much to spend a lot of time thinking, was I that person? It's more to look at, who am I now? How do I want to show up now in this life? How can I feel big and seen and important? What impact do I want to make in this incarnation? And to do that, one of the things that I like to do, I talked about this in my Why Are We Obsessed with Celebrities? It's that we can match their energy. We are all vibrational beings, like everything is a vibration. And when you pay attention to that particular person, you can begin to vibrate at their frequency and take on some of their qualities for yourself. So, like I was talking about, Queen Elizabeth I, she was a powerful motherfucker. She was a big deal. I mean, she was a very powerful leading woman in an era where women were very suppressed. But when I look at her and I can match my vibration to her, I can kind of feel that power inside of me that she must have felt. So you can do this with people that you think you may have been, people that you resonate, people that you just like and look up to, is just to kind of see if you can't match some of their vibrational energy. I have to do this. Every time I talk about this, I gotta wiggle my fingers because it's that vibrational matching. I like to kind of think about it as like energy dress up. You get to dress up in their energy and play pretend. Why not? So if you think you may have been a celebrity in a past life or you resonate with them, ask yourself, does it feel like that was me? Does it feel like I knew them? Or does it feel like if I understand them, I'm going to understand more about myself? Listen to your body. How does your body respond? Your body holds all the answers and all the clues. And on that note, I think you should watch my last week's Q&A, which was all about why are we so obsessed with celebrities, where I talk about a lot more about that whole vibration stuff and how it is that they are mirrors to us. I dig into that. I dig into it. You should watch it. It's right here. I'll see you next time. Bye.